practicing chartered accountant. And he introduced me to some of his clients, and I explained to them, and there's a Christian gentleman who had, who gave me 10 lakhs of rupees, right? And I used to give him 24% interest at that time. So the first way of getting capital was through the introductions and confidence my brother gave to his clients. And therefore, I could raise about 15 lakhs of rupees, and I made about 40, 50 lakhs of that in 2 years. And then I think the real second turning point was that, the budget of Mandu Dhanvate. Because there was extreme bearishness in the market. And, the biggest players in the market told me that if he abolishes income tax, the index will go to 400 and 460 and back will go to 300. That was a kind of, and I knew that, VP Singh was the Prime Minister, and he was a man who, abolished estate duty, brought down rates of tax from 90%. So I realized that he will not give a budget which is unfriendly to business. Although he was a Thakur, he understood business. So say in 89, before the budget, my net worth was 2 crores. And I staked it all in the evening, I was worth 20 crores. And, my wife is materially never asked me for anything except when we will have air conditioners in the house. So at 2:30 in the night, I went and told her, my wife asked me, क्या हुआ? मैं बोला अपने AC आ गए. So, and then it was, I got company of good friends like Mr. Damani, Radhakrishnan Damani, Ramesh Damani, Kamal Kabra. I learned right things in life. We should do the correct things, read, experience, learn. And then it's been a steady journey. And the quest to learn is a journey. It's not a destination. So I have much learned, but I'm still learning every day.
And I'm going to ask you more about that because if anything, you've said that experience has taught you can continue to learn. And at a time when so many young investors are getting into the market and everything is available to them at just a click of a mouse, do you think perhaps the element of risk has gone up manifold from the time when you were selecting stocks, you were looking for those gems in the market?
See, risk is a 4-letter word, and it's an adjective. So it means different things to different people, right? But remember one thing, risk, debt, markets, weather, we can all try to predict it, we cannot know it. Only the future will tell us what it is. So what is risk? But I know one thing, that risk is the essence of life. If you don't risk, you are nothing.
Okay.
Right? When I think there are few risk takers like me in life, right? But I'm a very measured risk taker. And in the sense that I can sacrifice my assets and sell them at below par value, but I should never let my financer have his hand over me. My financer, I have to be here, my financer has to be here. The day you put him here, you are risking. On the day of COVID, the index was 7,500. I sold 400 crores worth of shares in 2 days. I wanted 400 crores in the bank. So, leverage has no mother, leverage has no father, leverage has no friends. Leverage is merciless. So I think when you take a risk, you should be conscious of it. And if things turn against you, you should be able to bear that loss without any damage emotionally or any substantial financial damage.
So
it should not emotionally affect you.
So if I take a look at your portfolio, sir, last 18 months or so, I think estimates suggest that 40,000 crores today is the value of your portfolio, 5.6 billion or so. And you've had some of the biggest successes even in the worst of times. Titan, Tata Motors, just to name a few.
John Paul Getty had a reign as the longest richest man of the world. They asked him, how much do you have? He said, if you can count it, you don't have it. So क्या गिनना है, किसको गिनना है, किसको बैलेंस शीट दिखानी है? हमारी एक पार्टनर है, एक क्लाइंट है, रेखा जुनून वाला, उसको तो कोई इंटरेस्ट है नहीं, right? She's not bothered whether she's a billionaire or she's worth 200 million or 400 million. But I've ensured that if she divorces me, I don't have to pay alimony, right? So makes no difference really. I look at it this way, that even if I have 10-15% of the wealth that we have today, I'm going to drink the same whiskey, drive the same car, eat the same food, have the same holiday. So beyond a point, it's, if I don't trade and I don't invest, what do I do? Rekha will say, you know, when I don't, suppose I don't go to the office for 5-7 days, पहले तो गुस्सा होगी, you have no time, all the time you're working, but 7 days I don't go to the office, she will say, क्या बात है आजकल आप ऑफिस नहीं जाते हैं? Because she's the queen of the house. When I get out, she's the queen and the king. So I really don't count, but I'm happy. I do it more. See, we are middle class people. मेरे को तो आदत है जहाँ भी जाऊँगा राइट हैंड साइड देखूँगा. ताज मानसिंह में ठहरा हूँ तो उधर के फिक्स ब्रेकफास्ट इज मच चीपर. वहाँ फ्रूट अलग मंगाओ, अपना सीरियल अलग मंगाओ, ब्रेड अलग. तो मैं उसको पूछा तेरा फिक्स ब्रेकफास्ट क्या है भाई? You're supposed to serve a fixed breakfast.
Your shirt had so much commentary, the one you wore when you went to see the Prime Minister.
So, no, what,
so that also has a
white
story.
shirt है वो तो क्रम्पल होगी ना, क्या करेंगे? वो मैंने इस्त्री कराई थी 600 रुपए लगा के, फिर भी क्रम्पल हो गई. आई तो गो टू ऑफिस इन माय शॉर्ट्स. क्या है उसमें? कोई कस्टमर नहीं है, कोई क्लाइंट नहीं है, अपने को क्या करना है? अपना कस्टमर कैप्टिव है. So I look at things very differently. What it gives me is a sense of achievement and sense of happiness. See, I don't want to, it gives me an egoic. I try to predict. What is the market? It's a prediction. I try to predict. And I'm right sometimes, I'm wrong sometimes. When I'm right, I feel very elated. When I'm wrong, I learn. The biggest cost of a mistake is not learning from it. And I'm not afraid to make a mistake. Only one is which I can afford, so that I may live to make another one. If I'm afraid to make a mistake, I won't decide. I can't do anything.
But all these young investors that are watching your rise, and they've seen it over the years, and they see market gurus like yourself, especially after certain stocks that they know you own, are just going from record to record, and you're talking about that also.
Man, tips are hazardous for health. जब लेने को बोलो, मैं चिल्लाता था जून 2020 में. It's a chance of a lifetime. किसने लिया क्या? 5 साल बाद मैं चिल्लाऊंगा बेचो. बोले क्यों बेचे? अभी तो बढ़ने वाला है. So see, you cannot. First of all, the stock market is fire. It's आग. It's not easy. ये बाजार से पैसा कमा के ले जाना. It's very exciting. But remember, it's not the race course. And वो क्या है कि first thing I tell people is खुद कमा के ट्रेड करो, खुद कमा के इन्वेस्ट करो. ससुर का पैसा और बाप के पैसे से मत करो. And see, what is stock market? I think if I get 18% return on my portfolio, I'm a king. If I get 21%, I'm an emperor. So, boss, either it's not you're going to get 40% return, 80% return. तो और फिर क्या है? People come in seasons. क्या बोलते हैं? तेजी में सबका बोलबाला, मंदी में सबका मुंह काला. तो तेजी में सब आ जाते हैं, मंदी में सब भाग जाते हैं. 24 घंटे कौन रहता है? So you require a far more mature attitude, right? And it's a professional business. And markets and cooking, they can't be taught, they have to be learned. And you see, most successful investors are known after the age of 50, 55.
Okay.
So, and it is not my duty to advise, क्योंकि कोई मानता नहीं है. सब क्यों अपन अप्लाई नो रिप्लाई, अपने को क्या लेना देना. अभी लोग बोलते हैं शेयर ले लो. एक दो दोस्त को मैंने बताया ये ले लो वो ले लो. क्यों? क्या है? मैं बोला there's not to question why, there's what to do and die. Said Lord Tennyson, charge of the light brigade. तो भी एडवाइस ज़्यादा देने का नहीं. आप समझे ना, कोई सुनता नहीं है.
So,
and then if you give them advice, they won't reason. Then they won't apply their brains. Why are you asking me?
So last year, even at the worst of times, you called it. You said it's the beginning of a multi-year bull run, India's biggest bull run. Everyone was so skeptical. Midst of the pandemic, and Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is saying कि अभी तो शुरू भी नहीं हुआ.
I'll tell you the reasons. See, it's a flu, it's not a cancer. And humanity has faced greater challenges in life. After the Spanish flu, we had the roaring 20s in America. And remember the word, that crisis and opportunity has the same symbol in Chinese. Right? So the question is that you have, it's very popular to do what's popular in markets. See, the human mind has an inertia. It wants to be part of the crowd thinking. But we have to have deeper thoughts. And you also have a risk-reward ratio. You have a company like Tata Motors, whose sale was 3 lakhs, backed by the house of Tatas, whose market cap was 25,000 crores. A company whose sale is 3 lakh crores, who is the leader in the truck vehicle markets, who has one of the most successful international car model, it's available for 25,000 crores. 80 rupees value, what is the risk reward ratio? 80 का 800 सकते हैं. So no, see, there's this crisis, but when I buy a stock, I always assess the risk reward ratio. That in my judgment, how much value it can lose and how much value it could gain over time. So crisis opportunity and press से बहुत डर लगता है, but the role the press has played in frightening the Indian public. My daughter comes to me and asks me, Daddy, is there any site, any newspaper, any magazine which I can read so that I'm not depressed? So the kind of feedback, and then it all spreads. Third wave कब आ रही है भाई साहब? आ रही है क्या third wave? पुरी साहब third wave आ रही है क्या?
Third wave. अच्छा, third wave का तो पता नहीं market crash आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा.
Well, markets are like women, always commanding, always mystery. But always commanding, always mystery, always uncertain, always volatile, always exciting. So we can't really know. But see, index has gone from 7,500 to 18,000. And we have had a lot of correction, but there was circular correction. In a sense, one group of shares were going up, one group of shares were correcting. So I think, a correction can happen. We could be 7,500 का 20,000 हो गया 18,000 हो जाए, I don't know, overrule. या अभी 7,500 का 18,000 है, 16,500 हो जाए. But I see no reversal. And this, sideways correction, where a group of stocks correct, other group of stocks go up. That could continue. So stocks have corrected, but the index as a whole has not corrected.
Okay.
So I am very bullish, and I think abhi to 4 crore demat, people are saying, oh, 4 crore demat accounts have been opened, retail public is participating. अरे 90 करोड़ मेल्स हैं, 90 करोड़ जनरल्स हैं इंडिया में, वो 80 करोड़ तो भी आने हैं डीमैट अकाउंट्स. So I feel very bullish. Corrections will always come, and I cannot time the market beyond a point.
But sir, in the past, it's always been the retail investor, the young investor that's suffered the most, it's been burnt the most. If we take a look at the latest figures also, domestic buying is what's driving the market right now.
But what happens, the domestic investor first gains. क्या होता है, कोई आया नहीं, वो 1,000 लगाता है, उसको 2,000 आता है, फिर वो 2,000 लगा देता है, फिर उसको 6,000 आता है, फिर वो क्या करता है, वो 6,000 और 10,000, 16,000 लगा देता है. Then he starts believing anything, he starts buying at any price. तो वो सब अभी साइकिल में बहुत टाइम होता है.
So how does someone know when to sell?
Pardon?
How does somebody know when to sell? Given the markets are at record highs.
I sell for 3 reasons. One, I feel that the earnings have peaked and the PE has peaked, because price is equal to EPS multiplied by PE. Or if I feel that I can get a better investment. Otherwise, I don't sell generally.
You've always said if it's overvalued, it'll continue to be overvalued at some point. It can only get better. So,
Titan is overvalued from the price of 300. The price is 2,400 today.
Okay, so if I were to buy, or if an investor was looking to buy, what are you most bullish on right now, where it's also fair value?
I reserve for my wife and my mistress and girlfriend. I don't give that advice.
Theme bata do. You're bullish on the India story.
Yeah,
consumer, real estate.
So I'm bullish on everything, and it's a buffet. Eat what you want, don't eat too much.
But where's the value fair? Look at the markets of these.
Ma'am, value is perception. Value is an adjective. Right? It's not, what is value? Is there anybody in the world who can say a stock is good at 12 times earning and not good at 20 times earning? You must say it's not good at 12, I'll say it's good at 20. So how do you discover the value? This value is discovered by market pricing. And remember one thing, the stock market will always make excesses. Your opportunity lies in recognizing that excess. And finally, value will come to mean. and valuations will be finally based on cash flows. ये शेयर बाजार है, महक नहीं आ सकती कागज के फूलों से, right? So don't be surprised. इसका इतना वैल्यू हो गया, जोमेटो का 1,40,000 हो गया, पर मिलेंगे 5 साल बाद, देखेंगे. अभी नहीं बेचने का, चड्डी निकल जाएगी, समय आएगा. So the excess market will correct itself. And excesses have to know it will take place, it will correct. It requires time. यूनिटेक 1800 का भाव का क्या भाव है अभी? 6 रुपये. यूनिटेक टॉप में कितना हुआ था? आई डोंट मीन टू सिंगल आउट इन मैनेजमेंट. हिमाचल क्या हुआ था? ग्लोबल क्या हुआ था? एंड होल दिल्ली, होल इंडिया, कलकत्ता, बॉम्बे, हिमाचल, बाय ग्लोबल, बाय यूनिटेक. तो सब समय की बात है. पानी पानी, दूध दूध. और अभी आप बोलोगे कि जोमेटो मत लो, गधा है, तेरे को अक्ल नहीं बोलेंगे. मैं 15 से बोलता था यूनिटेक मत लो, तो गधा बोलते थे. तो फिर क्यों बोलने का, देखने का मजा.
But RJ, there is a unicorn every day. How does one ignore that entire segment of the new economy?
Well, there are, ma'am, people say, why don't you buy crypto? I don't have to go to every party in town. You think crypto can last? You think anybody, I and my wife are going for a restaurant for dinner at 100 rupees with 100 rupee budget. अरे वहाँ जाके मालूम होता है उसका 80 रुपये वैल्यू है. हमने ऑर्डर किया और बिल आएगा, उसमें 20% गया क्रिप्टो का. तो होटल वाला क्या करेगा फिर? या तो बोलेगा बीवी का बांगड़ रख दे. Which sovereign state is going to give the right to issue a currency to anybody else? Yeah, it's a fact. One of the biggest power of a nation is the issue of currency. So I think crypto is worse than the Mahalakshmi discourse. Then second thing is, this is not the first time in history that all these unicorns are born. What happened during the railroad boom? What happened during the internet boom? How many have survived? Right? What happened during the tulip boom? So all this, what happened during the Californian gold boom? Everything is going to return to mean, and final valuation is cash flow. So that is history, that's not my opinion. I only want to accept it because see, valuations and markets are driven by human psychology. Right? And that psychology has not changed and will not change in history. Greed and fear. Yep. So ma'am, good luck, but I respect the internet promoters for their dedication, their hard work. I wish I could have the energy. So, I don't want to be critical of any company, but ma'am, valuation is a most important consideration.
Okay. Aviation. You are big on aviation. You're entering the sector. We've got Aditya here in the crowd as well. You know, at a time when companies have gone bust, they're still battling with figuring out the right business dynamic. Why are you so big on aviation? Theme, sir. It's sector call.
They have made me sign a legal agreement.
Sector call. I'm not asking about Akasa.
No, they have made me sign a legal agreement that I cannot talk about the airline unless it starts. But one thing I can tell you, that when I came to the stock market, from a conservative Marwari Agarwal family as a chartered accountant, my mother said, who will marry you? So I told my mother, you will have one less daughter-in-law to trouble you. Right? So now, I am going to the airlines. I came with 1,000 rupees in the market. They said, everybody said, पैर छुएगा, नाम खराब कर देगा बाप का, पैसा नहीं देगा गाँव का. I proved them wrong by God's grace and the blessing of elders. ठीक है, हमने भी लगाई है एयरलाइन में, देखेंगे क्या होता है. और देख क्या मैंने क्यों लगाया है, नहीं लगाया है, सक्सेसफुल हुआ तो बताऊंगा, फेलियर हो गया तो बोलूँगा मुझे कुछ मालूम नहीं था, was wrong. But I am prepared for failure.
Failure हो गया तो, you know.
I am taking a conscious risk. Let me tell you. I am conscious of the risk I am taking. Right? And I am conscious of what the returns I could possibly. So after life is a risk-reward ratio. And I got the best management team possible. My team owns 40%. Every senior employee has got a stake.
So,
और क्या हम बाबू लोग नहीं, हम लोग भी शेयर बाजार लूट छापते हैं. Middle class people essentially. So human interaction with the team is far greater and more human than in any other atmosphere. So I should not say that I'm 90% hopeful or opinionated that we will make a successful airline. It may take a little time.
okay. Divestment, lots of hiccups in the past. Air India is a big one now and seems to be on track. We're waiting for formal notification, but if Tata's take over, that's also going to be big in aviation. But divestment, if they're on track with that, what does it mean for the markets?
No, I think they will be on track this time. I think BPCL, LIC, I mean Container Corporation, Shipping Corporation, I think there will be at least 8 to 10 strategic disinvestments between now and 31st March 2022, including LIC. LIC not strategic. I think the government is very serious on it. And there is a lot of interest from bidders.
There's a lot of talk once you met the Prime Minister. Those pictures went viral. Why is a stockbroker meeting the Prime Minister? Why?
First of all, ma'am, let me tell you one thing. I pay at least $1.5 million of brokerage a year. I am not a broker. I pay $1.5 million of brokerage a year myself. Right? So I'm not a broker. Sorry, I had to correct you.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? And why the Prime Minister met me, you ask him.
Okay.
I don't know why he met me. Right?
So, wanted to also get a sense, there were some comments that were circulating about something that you said many years ago, saying that democracy in India is the biggest hindrance to growth.
I would have never said those words. I say that the two things needed for, if you examine history, the societies which have achieved and sustained prosperity in life have two qualities, skills and democracy.
Right.
That's what I've always said in life. And democracy, because it allows, see, democracy creates chaos. It gives people the power to think. It gives the power people to act. It thinks of people, the brain develop. If somebody gave me $20 million, I will not educate my children in Singapore. Because I want them to question why. The tennis courts and the swimming pools are not important. The development of my child's brain is important. He has to be rebellious from day one. That is democracy. And skills. So I think we have a deep rooted in democracy. From 1989 to 2014, 22 years we had coalitions. Right? And let me tell you one thing, there is a Right of Information Act. We were deep rooted, and I must compliment the press that we have. I may not agree with them on many things, but we have a free press. So I have never said this. I think democracy is most needed. And see what happens, कि जब आदमी भूखा नंगा है, खाने का नहीं है ना, तो उसको डेमोक्रेसी और डिक्टेटरशिप का फर्क नहीं है. और आप तू देखना चाइना में क्या होता है 5 साल में, जब पेट बैठ जाता है, मीट खाता है, $15,000 per capita हो जाएगा. He wants freedom. We don't know what kind of social unrest will take place in China. And one of the reasons I think they don't let growth go down is because they don't want social unrest. They realize the moment growth goes down, there will be social unrest. So skills and democracy. Look at Korea, look at Taiwan. Yeah. They were dictatorships until they achieve prosperity. But to sustain it. So that's why, see, India has got the inherent assets. I mean, we were 35% of world GDP in 1640. And when the British left, we were 2%, today we are 7%. So I'm bullish, and I'm bullish on the stock market. In 2008, corporate profits to GDP were 8%. In 2019-20, they were 3%. So America is 11% corporate profits to GDP.
So we're at 60,000 now. Targets? You feel India is going to catch up to China next 15 years, you said.
कि मैं ज़रा 4-5 चेक पैक भी लेट जाता हूँ, तो मालूम है रेखा गुस्सा होने वाली है. कितना गुस्सा होने वाली क्या मालूम? So we can know the direction, we can't know the quantum.
कुछ तो बता दो, like next couple of years, next year.
See, the Sensex is going to be 5 lakh one day, but I don't know the day, how many years. But I am innately bullish. I think we are coming into a phase which India economically has never seen. And we are living in a country with $1 trillion of savings. And it is so good कि यार I feel bullish on land. तो लैंड जाऊंगा, इधर जाऊंगा, संडे जाऊंगा, मंडे जाऊंगा, जमीन देखूंगा, 7-12 देखूंगा. इससे अच्छा सीधा या बुलिश बाय यार DLF 120 नहीं आता 22 में. So the facility and opportunity that market is giving you, why will people not invest?
Okay.
So I am very bullish, and there's so much of savings to come. Today, 31% of household wealth in America is equity. In India, it's 3%.
So you're saying that India's time has come, that this is different from all the previous bull runs because
मैं
of the...
बोल रहा हूँ,
Yeah.
हमारा टाइम आएगा. नहीं, हमारा टाइम आ गया है. हमारा टाइम आएगा से हमारा टाइम आ गया है अलग है. अब आ गया है. वो बोलता है ना कि मुहूर्त का समय आ गया हिंदी फिल्म में, कन्या को लाइए, तो हिंदुस्तान का मुहूर्त हो गया है. You know what Twain has said, no? What God ordains, even time cannot disdain. What time ordains, even gods cannot disdain. So it is my personal opinion, I reserve the right to be wrong, that people will be surprised at the upsides in the Indian economy. And we have created the infrastructure for mopping savings in a country with $1 trillion of savings, projected to go to $3 trillion by 2030. You mean $3 trillion of savings? कहाँ लगाएंगे? And every year, the financial part of savings is increasing. जैसे savings 100 रुपए होती है, तो financial saving was say 25, which is fixed deposit, debt and equity. Now that is going to 30%, 40%, 45%. So it is. હવે તો બહુ fine છે, બહુ મજા આવવાની છે.
All right. On that note, a big hand, everyone. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, all the way from Bombay.
Thank you.
Yes.